country to make sure that ordinary workers in Jamaica can benefit from their contribution to the NHS. Comrades, the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna stop the annual extraction of $11.4 billion from the NHD to go to support the budget. And we're going to put it back in the NHD to make sure.
Comrades, Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, your Mayor, our Mayor, Comrade Antiswani has just arrived.
Hail and welcome the Mayor. Once
I'm young to fool, everybody say it's time to choose a better way. Now is the time, now is the hour, choose PNP for people power. Now is the time, now is the hour, choose PNP for people power.
Comrades, before Comrade Sway became our chairwoman of the party, speak in. I almost never see her, but because she's the most beautiful thing on the platform, I have to welcome her. Please stand up, please welcome the chairlady of the People's National Party, Comrade Angela Brownback, Member of Parliament.
Yes. All right, bless up me chairman, bless up me chairperson for the People's National Party, the first female chairperson of the Noble Movement. Bless her up, bless her up. But comrades, I have to say to you that when we stop taking that $11.4 billion that they take out from the NHD every year to support the budget, we're gonna plow it back into the institution to make sure that we build more affordable houses for our people. Over the past 13 years, it's almost $150 billion that have been taken out of the NHD to support the budget. And what Marky G said is that because we have taken out so much money out of the NHD, what we're going to do when we build that 50,000 houses, the contributors to the NHD, they will not pay for the land portion of the houses that will be built across this country. And what that means is that you're gonna see a significant reduction in the price of houses across Jamaica. We're talking about housing transformation under Mark Jefferson Golding. And so you're gonna see between $2.5 to $3 million reduction in the cost of housing. Big deal from the People's National Party. And then Marky G said that the young people them not get no chance to own them houses under bureaucrat government. Because he make a promise in a 2020 that he might go give 10,000 houses to young people, and up to now one house has not been delivered to the young people of this country. But Marky G say he might go make the young people get a chance to own their own house. And $500,000 grant coming out of the NHD will be provided for our young people to pay for the deposit for their houses when we build those 50,000 houses across this country. A I say hail to Marky G because him thinking of the next generation in terms of owning their own homes in Jamaica. And then Marky G say, when me go across Jamaica, me see the chauffeur, me see the hairdresser, me see the barber, me see the housewives, me see the dressmakers, and them now get a pay slip a month time. So most of them can't get a benefit from the NHD. So what Marky G say I'm gonna do is we introduce the rent to buy initiative where those individuals who are self-employed, like the barbers and the hairdressers, those individuals can rent a home from one of those 50,000 houses that we'll build. And after a portion of contribution in terms of their rent, we see how they're paying, we watch what they're doing, and we see that they are consistent, and we go and work with them and convert that rent into mortgage, because we say to Jamaicans, it is better to pay a mortgage than to pay rent, because when you pay your mortgage, you own your own house. When you pay rent, a small house you are built up. So comrades, we are clear as to what we are going to do. And we tell them, say, that we're coming with the program for the orderly renewal and transformation of infrastructure in all areas, the Porsche initiative. Because we're going to tear down the zinc fences, we're going to build up sidewalks, we're going to provide land titles for people to build on their own land, and nobody can take back the house or the land where them give you. And we're gonna make sure that we complete all of those 47 Operation Pride schemes that have not been touched or completed by this wholeness administration. Because a PNP said development, a PNP said transformation, and Marky G is going to make sure that he transform Jamaica under the Pride initiative, the Porsche initiative. So, Central Kingston, you have a lot to look forward to, because we're going to roll out the Porsche in a Central Kingston. And we're going to make sure that Central Kingston benefit from the 50,000 houses that we will be building out across Jamaica. And so we want you to give us a candidate, give us a member of parliament who is going to come to Garden House and give strong representation for the people of Central Kingston. And I say to you, come forward, comrades, and support Comrade Steve McGregor as the next member of parliament for Central Kingston. God bless you, God be with you, as we march on to victory and march on to progress. The word is love.
Comrades, thank you.
You seek of only vanity and no love for humanity shall.
What them say about my party? Self-paid away. Oh, I need that opposition still, you know. Comrades, how you feeling? If election call tomorrow, you ready? Are you ready for elect Steve McGregor as a member of parliament? Are you ready to ensure that Mark Jefferson Golden becomes the next Prime Minister of Jamaica? Are you, comrades? Are you ready?
for every single one of them for the air dance for it. This is the air dance then. This is the air dance then. Tell them say, watch it. When I know so the bedroom to blow the soda with a powder.
Yes.
And around that. Water that.
Yes, comrades. Our party chairwoman. I can say chairman. Chair. Chair of our noble party, we were telling you earlier, that is PNP, Build Jamaica. And we're privileged here in Raytown Division to have to come and speak with us, the chair of this noble movement. Come. Chief Elmer took that mic, don't you? Check. Help me to welcome the chair of our noble People's National Party. Bring greetings. Comrades, help me welcome Comrade Angela Brownberg, Member of Parliament.
Comrades from the Raytown Division, I am pleased to be here with you tonight. I really just come to bring greetings, right? Those of you that have seen me pass by earlier, I went down to the activity that the mayor was having, right, for Child Month, and then I had to come back. Because if you know me, you know that Central Kingston, both the Almontown Division and the Raytown Division means a lot to me. Yes? And on top of that, you have a candidate in Steve McGregor that means a lot to me as well. How we have come from far. We have come from far. And you know one thing about the PNP is consistent. We have a party leader who is honest, right? We have one that is inclusive, and we have one that is thinking about the future. And you have a candidate in Steve McGregor who is honest, who is inclusive, and who is not thinking about himself, but thinking about the future. And so, comrades, as I greet all of the dignitaries on the platform, from your guest speaker, Comrade Vice President of the People's National Party, your own regional chair who is here, and the People's candidate who is here, Comrade Bunny, not true? Yes, and then of course I have to big up my mayor, right, from down the bottom. And all of the comrades, I see Comrade Floyd, I know he's on his way now to Portmore, right? So thank you for being here. But comrades, here's what I want to really say to you though. The reason why we are comrades is because there are some things that we believe in. We believe in being inclusive. What that means? It means that what we're doing for one, we're doing for all. Right? It means that when we think about policies, whether it is about education, we want to make sure so whether you're rich or poor, your child can get the same kind of education. That is what we're about. You heard Floyd talk about it. Again, whether you're rich or poor, come from country or town, we want to make sure that you are able to live in a house that you can call your own and that it is affordable. And comrades, that is also the kind, that is not just the policies at the national level, but it's also the policies at the constituency level. So you also have a candidate in Steve, yes, who is going to be inclusive. It's not just for some people in the Raytown Division. It's for everybody. That's how it goes. Yes, because he wants to make sure that what he's doing is for everybody. He also wants to make sure that it's not just for today. It's not just a food, so you can have dinner today. But it is also about tomorrow and next week and next month. So that the policies and the programs that he does, he's thinking down the line. Not about grandma alone and the mommy alone, It's about the children who are coming and what that means for them. So that 15, 20 years from now, anybody else who come down here, that I'm reading our rocking chair, not true, can say there were some people representing the PNP who were concerned about the future of the Raytown Division, the future of Central Kingston, and put in place some programs that today are standing up, lifting up the children, yes, the grandchildren, yes, and the great-grand of Central Kingston. Comrades, the one thing I want to really leave with you, I don't want nobody think say them other people there now campaign, because they are busy campaigning. They're using government money to promote government programs and go on like it's source of government programs, them putting out there. But true PNP believe in education, and true. We don't have no fools money in here, that's not good. So we understand that they are campaigning. What that requires of all of us, comrades, is that when we leave here, we start with the yard, that's all. And our children. We go out in the community, we start with the neighbor, and then with the road. Every single one of us. You know, like how we have some people who are always, you ever see the Jehovah's Witnesses? When they come at your yard, not you? They are relentless. Yes? That is what you need to be for the People's National Party. You have to go out there. Every one of us are evangelists for the People's National Party. Every single one of us when we go outside there is seeking votes for the People's National Party. Is seeking votes for Comrade Steve McGregor. And everywhere you see a crowd gather. Everywhere you see 2 or 3 persons gather. Have a little conversation with them. Ask them what they think about Steve, what they think about PNP. Right? And if they tell you say a good things we are going with, ask them for the vote for Steve. Take a telephone number for them. Right? So you can send it in so Steve can give them a call or somebody from the campaign can give them a call. Comrades, where we are now, we must be relentless in talking to individuals, Jamaicans like us. Yes? So that we can carry the message of the PNP, that PNP is about lifting up every single Jamaican. When we talk about lifting up every Jamaican, we are doing that whether it is in the schools, where we want every Jamaican who come through that school there, at primary school, below that, at basic school, at preschool, to come there feeling very proud of being a Jamaican. Talk anywhere they want. I saw them talk at them yard and know that they are going to be welcome. And know that they are going to be taught. Yes? So that by the time they get further up to primary school, they are going to be fluent, confident Jamaicans in their Jamaican language. But they are now going to also be able, on the basis of that confidence that has been instilled in them, they are searchers of knowledge and they are going to be bright young people, because we have instilled the confidence in them. We have given them the thought that they can do anything that they set their mind to. And that is also what Comrade Steve McGregor brings to you. So comrades, as I go, I beg you, go out there, go canvas. Talk to people, because we want to make sure that Central Kingston returns to the fold of the People's National Party. We want to make sure that Central Kingston has a good member of Parliament who don't believe, yes, that he must pitch one person against the other, who don't believe that he must put in it to fight one another to win. He believes that everybody can come together, work together for the betterment of your communities and for the betterment of Jamaica. Bless you.
Comrades, put your hands together for our chair of the People's National Party. And as you say, she have to run go. And what if I think I go on now? We are on DBDB party, you know. I understand when a cocktail party leader. Comrades, how you feeling? Comrades, we have a man here. Check. I welcome everybody. And I didn't welcome Ray and him nephew. Put your hands together for Ray and nephew for me, please. That's what they call real quad. Check the man. Check. Yeah. Comrades, we have a man here in the Leeward Central Kingston, none at all. If a funeral in there, if a baby shower, if a baby power in there, he's our friend, he's our nearest neighbor from West Kingston. Help me to welcome comrade Bunny Witter, become Bonafire.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Chair of Region 3, the mighty region. Comrade Vice President of the People's National Party.
You.
Mayor Comrade Steve McGregor, Member of Parliament for Central Kingston. Comrade River, my brothers and my sisters, the word is love. Comrade, are you ready for the People's National Party? Comrade, are you ready for Comrade River? Are you ready for Comrade Steve McGregor? Are you ready for Comrade Mark Jefferson Woolley? Comrades, Jamaica nice. And it's going to be nice again under People's National Party government. Comrades, every opportunity that this country had was created by the People's National Party. If you talk about health, education, housing, maternity leave with pay, equal pay for women. If you talk about land for the landless, if you talk about Operation Pride, if you talk about roads, it's the People's National Party. But comrade, we have one more river to cross, and we have to cross that river. Comrade, we are at the Vale of Jordan, and we are waiting to cross that rolling tide when the man fly the gate, and we are going to cross and go on the other side where the People's National Party will form the government of Jamaica to lead this country once more. But comrades, without you. And without you, we are nowhere. So comrades, you have a duty. And your duty is to ensure that every PMP is on board. Your duty is to go back. When the PMP used to sing the song, there was 99 and one was lost. And you leave the 99 and go look for the last sheep and bring him back to the fold. Then you rejoice. Your duty is to find every PMP in Central Kingston and bring them back to the fold. Don't badmouth nobody. Don't curse nobody. Show them love and let them know the PMP welcome them back to the fold, because we are the party of love. We are the party of unity, and we are the party. So comrades, when we go home, if you never speak to your neighbor, now is the time to say to your neighbor, if I have wronged you, forgive me, because the PMP need to return to Jamaica House to rescue this country. So your first duty is to make amends with your neighbor and say, me and my neighbor going vote out labor. Me and my neighbor going vote out labor. So comrades, when you are ready to take the highways and the byways, we must do it in style, but we're going to do it with discipline, and we're going to do it with integrity. So comrades, remember, you're not going to tell no PMP say them did sell out PMP. What you're going to say, come back home, because the People's National Party is where you belong. Comrade, Central Kingston has been in the fold, and it has gone through the hands of many great PMP representatives. It has gone through the hand of the great Michael Joshua Manley. It has gone through the hand of the great Rob Brown. It has went through the hand of Colonel Leslie Lloyd. It has went through the hands of Deacon Ronnie Tweed. It has went through the hands of Victor Cummings. So comrades, now we have a little glitch. We are going to correct the glitch. When the man fly the gate and ensure that Comrade Steve McGregor becomes a member of Parliament for Central Kingston. And if you give us Steve, then we know the path to Jamaica House with Comrade Mark being the Prime Minister is secure. So comrades, you have to be ready for the task. And are you ready for the task? Because you have a government from 19 and the Labour, all them do is promise this country. And now you have a Prime Minister who comes to power 2016 and promises, and he's going back to an election and promises. The People's National Party is facing an election on their record of performance. We are going to the people and what we have done for the people. And we are saying to the country, we hear the cries We hear the cries of the people. We hear the cries of the children. We hear the cries of the taxi operators. We hear the cry of the business people. We hear the cries of Jamaica. And we are ready. We are ready to deliver the country in a safe hand in Comrade Mark Jefferson Goldie. So comrades, let me hear the Michael Manley comrades. Let me hear the PJ Pattinson comrades. And comrade, let me hear one of the greatest prime minister of Jamaica's our time. One of the steady and the first female prime minister of this country. Comrades, let me hear Comrade Peter Phillips, comrades. And now, return to serious business. Return to a business where we have to go from street to street, lane to lane, house to house, to ensure that Comrade Mark Jefferson Golden is the next Prime Minister. Let me hear Comrade Golden, people. Let me hear the people of Comrade Mark Golden. Comrades, if you are ready, I am ready. The People's National Party is ready. The word is love. Long live the People's National Party.
Yes, comrades! Comrade, get comrade some water there now. And, you know, some hot villa or something, you know? And the mic, something there, check with the mic. Now, I have one question I have to ask you now. Labour Party nice, sir? Look at it nice. Labour Party nice, sir? But we don't know, can we not go over there? But we don't feel together nice than this, comrades. Comrades, while Comrade Bunny was speaking when a lot of return, this is a year, no man, it's an election year. And man, this is a big support we're getting now. So we have a lot of comrades here. We have leaders of the region, Councillor Patrick Roberts and Councillor Carl Blake. They were with us earlier for the private session. They're going to do a little thing down at KCC this for the children and remind them it's Child Month. And they're back with us. And they have always been with us. Where are they? Where are Councillor Patrick Roberts and Councillor Carl Blake? How much you know over the sun today? That's a two-seater son. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Comrade, we also have the Vice President of the Women's Movement, Comrade Hicklin. Comrade, the comrades. She was here with us. So we did a walk in Alman Town, and that was very good. We have the Councillor for the Plainland Division, Comrade Devon Jackson. Comrade Jackson somewhere down in the crowd and being a chill, you know. Comrade Jackson's here. We have from the constituents, from the constituency of our leader, Mark Jefferson Golden. I see Comrade Pumble with our eyes. Comrade Pumble is here, and Comrade Sick. Big them up, and welcome them to Central Kingston and the Return Division. Yes, Comrade, and I saw my friend and brother, Councillor Eugene Kelly. Big up Councillor Eugene Kelly. Where's Eugene at the back of wave? Yeah, man. Alright. Comrades, it is a serious time. It's a time more serious than others. Because everywhere I go, the people have been saying, I got my mind made up and I won't turn out. Jesus. No, let me get that straight in there. I've got my mind and yes, comrades, the people of Jamaica have made up their minds, and that is the sole reason why Andrew Wallace cannot call the election. We have to deliver certain seats in the region. Chief among them comrades is Central Kingston. I'm going to bring home Central Kingston and make Steve the Member of Parliament. We have to bring home Eastern St. Andrew. We have to bring home East Rural St. Andrew. We have to bring home West Rural St. Andrew. And there's a seat we have to bring home. Is it West Central St. Andrew? Or West Central? West Central, you don't oversee that? You don't oversee that? And so what do you never, man, a labor right friend attack? And they say, worry about it, look like we're going and everything, you know. But take all of them there and leave you with Andrew on the seat, you know. But say, take the what and left the what? You sound like that. The man who will lead the region in this next general election is our comrade and the chairman of the country, Comrade Dennis Garden. Comrade Dennis Garden, please welcome him. Please welcome Comrade Dennis Garden to the platform.
I represent that East Central. I'm telling you, it's a big time, a big time. Dennis Garden time. Dennis Garden time. BMP. I don't know this. Slow them up your feelings, I'm not coming. Then it's free, them already, and them yes, and them sorry, y'all. Slow them up your feelings, I'm not coming. Hey, BMP, I tell them this. I want you to them. Put them up, put them up, and them a try. Them decide, them decide.
Check. From a chairman, from a vice chair, from a Neil, and my brother and friend, Comrade Steve. Comrade, Central Kingston is everything to me. Everything to me and the region. So, we had a little itch. We had a little problem. And I gave my assurance to Central Kingston that under my chairmanship, you're going to get a real man to represent you. And tonight I can deliver to you, Comrade Steve McGregor. It is important, comrades, that we have leaders who understand your plight. Leaders who are bold enough to reach out to address your plight. My research tells me that the plight of Central Kingston is housing and security. And we have with us one of the greatest sons of the soil who will ensure that security comes back to Central Kingston. He has served for 41 years with distinction in the JCF, and he is now ready to serve the people of Central Kingston with such integrity and, of course, his expertise, security. Also, comrade, let me remind you that this government had planned to get rid of Central Kingston. So the Parliament building was just a sham to say that they're going to relocate you. Well, under the People's National Party, under the leadership of Comrade Mark Golding, Central Kingston not going anywhere. It will remain a PNP country. And so when you look at the history of persons who represented this constituency, I am saying to you that Comrade McGregor have big boots to fill, but he's up to it. He has the qualities, he has the expertise, and most importantly, he's qualified. A master's degree in security issues. So I am confident that you will get what you deserve, a leader, an MP who will fight every day for you. Let me just talk a little about the local side. We lost this seat by 1 vote, and I'm still crying, because when I look at what you have represented you in council, it is a disgrace. Comrades, your candidate comes to council and has done nothing other than cuss. She does not understand complex matters. She has no contribution other than cost. So I'm saying to you, comrades, the next time that River is up against the current candidate or the current councillor, please go out and ensure that Comrade River becomes your councillor for the Raytown division to give you real representation. So, with so many high-powered speakers left, I just want to assure you, Comrade Floyd, or Professor Floyd spoke about it. Housing is going to be one of the central planks of transformation for Central Kingston. Your candidate is talking about repurposing all those abandoned buildings and use them to do progressive things. We want to ensure that no child is left behind. Every child will be given an opportunity to be literate. We want to ensure that those at the other level, at the other age group, who are not so bossy in reading and writing. Michael Manley gave us Jamal. We want to bring remedial classes back to Central Kingston. But most importantly, we want to transform lives, because the only party that cares enough about poor people is the People's National Party. And under the leadership of the next Prime Minister, Comrade Mark Jefferson Goldie, we are going to ensure that we lift you out of abject poverty and give you a chance to be someone other than just being ordinary. So comrade, there's a lot of work to be done. I have to deliver Central Kingston, and I have ticked that. I have to deliver East Rural, and I have ticked that. I have to deliver Eastern, and I have ticked that. And I have work to do in Western. So, if you are ready for River, let me hear you say, ready. If you are ready for Steve McGregor, or if you believe in Steve, let me hear you say, go on Steve. If you are ready for the People's National Party, let me hear you say, ready. And if you are ready to say Magnificent Golden Jamaica House, let me hear you say, ready. God bless. God bless you.
Comrades! Our chairman has spoken. Chairman of the region, mighty Region 3, Comrade Dennis Garden, and he will be the next Member of Parliament for East Central St. Andrew, replacing our former President, former Minister of Finance, Peter Phillips, Peter David Phillips, whose son is our guest speaker here today. When you say another chance thing, this must be your year. And if you play that up or